You mentioned you were late in your career.
Yeah, I mean, when I moved to California, I was 22. I didn't get information that, I don't want to say correct information, but...
I said you're going to say, I didn't get laid. I'm like, okay.
That was really late then, wasn't it? I just didn't get the information that was correct information until later.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I starting a career at 22, I mean, most people, especially Europeans, they've been training since they were, young. Yeah, and I started teaching when I was 17, but I'm from a small town in Kentucky, and there wasn't a whole lot of competitive dancing, right? So I traveled to a couple of competitions here in Miami to see the pro-am stuff, and then I started to see the pros. I'm like, I could do that, so I moved to California, but that was 22. And I knew nothing of anything in terms of quality of movement, anything like that. So I, studied.
Let me ask you this: how long did it took to kick away this Kentucky mindset from you to kind of get to where you've been?
Well, I moved there to do American Rhythm with a young lady, and then that didn't make it. And then another girl wanted to do international style, and I'd never done it before. And so she asked me, so the coaches gave me, within a couple of weeks, some basic cha-cha. No, she gave me some basic cha-cha, basic rumba, basic samba. A couple of weeks later, maybe 3 or 4 weeks into it, the owners of the studio gave me my open routines. So can you imagine the quality of dancer I was? But then I went to a studio, a destination party. One studio goes to another studio when you take your students. And there was a really beautiful girl who asked me to dance Latin. And I was so embarrassed because all I could think of was, do you know my routines? Because I didn't hardly know any basics. So from that point on, Monday I got into the studio and I had a technique book in my hand. And,
oh, really?
Oh my God, I was never going to be embarrassed like that again. So I'm a stickler for understanding what you're doing. I had my own reason, but I think everybody should know it. But again, just very late. I mean, I went through a few different partners, finally got with Kasia, and I didn't win my British championship till I was 39. Now, mind you, she was younger.
But how sweet was that? How did you celebrate it?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Do you remember that night?
Oh, absolutely.
Or it was a blur because of so much drinking going on?
No. Because at Blackpool, they call out first place first, and then, they don't go like here, we go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we were standing there, and we'd made the final, obviously. And it was interesting because Bill Irvine had come up as we were going from one side of the ballroom to another. You go in the back door, right? Or you're through the back way. And he stops us and he wanted to know how to say Kasia's name, and she correctly said Katarzyna Kozak. He wanted to be able to say it correctly. And we were like, what did he want to know that for? And then, so it's only a 4-dance event. And we were standing there, and when they call out your name, and you're the only one that gets to go out on the Blackpool floor, with being the champion, and then that was at 39. So like I said, it's a late production, if you will.
No, but it's awesome.
It was great. Nobody can ever take that away.
It's a great inspiration, actually. Like, learn the book. I don't know the book. So, ladies and gentlemen,
not just understanding the book, but it's like, never stop.
That's true.
And there's so many people say, oh, it's too late, it's too late, it's too late. Well, that's a mindset, That's just a mindset.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring him back to the judging panel. We're going to be back.